to immortality begins for most teams. We're underway for Wild Card Weekend. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Quarterback with his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion is just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
On the double.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
First carry here for the rookie out of Oklahoma State. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Here we go. 1918.
Penix to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Check. Bravo 60. Check. 60. Check.
Penix here from the gun. Throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Watch out now. 60. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's a throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set, ready. Yellow, blue is striking. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. Rolling left, buying some time. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Penix working from the gun. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Within 5 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
No run. This is Gray. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Penix to throw. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jimmy Horn here on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Here There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second down behind the sticks. Throwing now off the play action. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set.
He's dropping back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Check.
Looking to throw here. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's Penix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. A toss now to Robinson. Launches another stop. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They'll run here on 1st down. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes, right sideline. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Baker with the return. He's going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They go play action on first down. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. To take possession in enemy territory. That return gets him across midfield.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to...
This is caught inside the 15. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Let's go now.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
Joshua Carty on for the extra point.
One right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Working quickly here. throw here on first. Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Panthers.
Got it. Set. Check, huh?
Looking inside the red zone. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's tackled for no gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man, and Horn has it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Set. Hut. Hut.
And going play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. And he's dragged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and your special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, here's Penix. Has it downfield, working left. Leads into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Baker with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Field. Black. 52. Slide blue. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, minute and 6 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Play fake, Penix. And he goes, the Panthers got him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and
9. Air it out on 3rd. He's going deep this time. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 34-yard line.
Got it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
The running back gets it on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on, set, ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set, hut.
1st down. Play action. Cut down the field. We get. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's going to be caught by Evans. Fights his way through a tackle. And this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That's the score. Falcons 31, Panthers 13. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. 19.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here's a design run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And the hit helps set him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. Second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hey, smash. I got him. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
A gain of 3 yards. And the
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. He rolls to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
18, right here. Come on. 70 Lion. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
All set now, first and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
60 by 6.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Robinson on the toss left side. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 13. Joshua
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we set.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Go left side, Sanders has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Come on, set. 52 blast. Let's go.
Running for it here with Hubbard. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So it'll be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dumped off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Okay, right? Set, ready. Ready?
They are throwing it again. He's inside the 10. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice first and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
There's a toss right side. Robinson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
Panthers 20. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. Team's got it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Penix now on 1st down. He's got it near the 8. They get to him before he can reach the end zone, Gronk. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.